So good. I'm back live now. We back. Back like we never left. What happened? Someone tried to like bot us. Write to YouTube support? You can't even write to YouTube support. Why'd you care about the bot stream? Yeah, because I don't want the bots on my stream. People will find it, they'll join up. It's okay. Because I don't want the channel to get shadow banned, that's why. Hopefully not a crab market here. What's gold doing? Yeah, nothing closing below this 5 support. How much space do we have below this 5 support? 16 pips. 24, 2 pip stop. Ugh. Hopefully we can get the close above the range here on GJ in the next 15 minutes. That would be very juicy after this deep pullback. Then a rocket. Bullish on GJ? Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking buys above the range. Would be nice. Did you reboot or something? No, restarted the stream, so no signal guys are gonna come. only the OGs can watch it. Only the OGs can watch the stream now. Because all the people who joined up now are the OGs, right? They're the people who are the OGs. That's why people just like to chase numbers, chase numbers, chase numbers. It's not about chasing numbers. Exactly. What time are you expecting volume to come in? Hopefully volume comes in the next 15 minutes here. 10-15 minutes. Yeah, gold will trickle its way down probably. It just needs to close below this 5-minute support would be good probabilities, but the problem is I just don't like that as a trade entry. You know, but if it respects this, then you might see a deeper retracement back up to 1860 and then maybe it tries. or this is it. You know, now it's just going to create support and go up. How do you determine best pairs to trade prior a session? Because I have pairs that I always trade. So my main pair is GJ. So mainly, you know, if that pair doesn't move during the session, then I'm a little bit stuck and I don't get a trade, and I might have to look at New York or something like that, you know? That's what happens sometimes. Why do you mainly trade GJ? It's just where I found my most consistency in, right? And I like the way, and I know it inside out. I know it inside out. I like the way it moves and everything. Don't trust gold dropping? Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not... If nothing happens by London Open, we out? Yeah, I know, right? We want something to happen. What do you eat for breakfast? I eat oats and eggs. Very simple. Oats and eggs. Where can you find the link to the Discord group? The free one is in the description, and also the link to the exclusive is also there. Exclusive only has 4 spots left. I expect this to fill, you know, soon, and then it will be closed till next month, which is nice to have in the beginning of the month it filled up so that they can continue for the rest of the month, and then of course we'll open it next month. Let's see, 4 minutes till this candle closed. Let's see if we can get some volume, and let's see if it can close above. Raw milk? Ah, it messed up my stomach. Which time frame do you use for entry confirmation? 15. I literally just made a video on this. I just made a video. Best entry time frame. My entry time frame to get... If you guys haven't watched this, check this video out. I recommend everyone watch this. It's actually a very good video. Oats and eggs together? No. Oats on the side and then eggs made just together. You know? Eggs and egg whites, that's it. Oats are bland? No, oats are super good. You have to get the correct types of oats. You put oats and you put it with a little bit of artificial sweetener and some cinnamon. Yes, sir. Well done, Jesse. Salt, pepper on the eggs. That's it. Clean. Gold ripped through? Yeah, there was just... This is not my trade. I'm not looking to short gold. Not my trade. Did it close below on the 5? No, it didn't even close. No top wick. Now, this is where you would need to watch, right? This is the next support here, where just a little bit more. And this is where you can get potential rejection here, right? Which then could end up continuing up. I want to join some of your other websites or stream. All information's in the description. All the links to that, you can find all information about it. So I don't have to keep talking about it on stream. Here you go. One minute here. Will we see some magic in 1 minute? I wish. Create structure on the 5 minute, buy from the bottom of the range. Very risky, man. Very risky. 15 minute. Because now look at the 4 hour, right? You have the 4 hour doing this. You'd want it to maybe come retest the 4 hour. Then that kind of idea makes sense. Especially with the 1 hour close looming behind. That would make sense with at least a 15 minute close. But you don't want to fight a 1 hour close if it ends up looking like that. So you're playing, by the time the 5 minute create structure, I think the 1 hour would be closed, and then you're trying to fight that 1 hour candle. Oats with protein powder, breakfast of champion. Replace the protein powder with eggs. Much better. Got 24 pips. Nice one. Damas always forgets to check the higher time frame. Yes, exactly. You have to have that on your side. That's what gives you the confidence and the probabilities. How do I like my eggs cooked? Just scrambled, man. Easy to get down, easy to make. I just scramble them because I have it with egg whites, right? But my favorite form of eggs is to have boiled eggs with toast. And then you dip the toast inside the eggs. That's the best. Doesn't get better. What's your best trading pair? GJ. Yeah, that's great. Any type of bread, Lee, that's really good. Yeah, bagels would be super good with butter on them. Ah, sounds great. Sweet potatoes and scrambled egg. I haven't tried that. I don't want the sweet though. Needs to be savory. Let me grab some chips, bro. Got hungry. What's your best breakfast pair? Lobsters for breakfast, man. That's the best. What about creatine? Yeah, have creatine every single day. That's what I do. I have creatine every single day. That's the best supplement. Not all this pre-workout bullshit, all of this stuff. Nah, doesn't do shit. Good old creatine. We do Forex, food, and cars. That's the one. Might get high cholesterol. Lol, man. Bro, closing above 181, 950, looking for buys? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 950 would be good. That would be nice. I would be interested in buys there for sure. Thoughts on Mongolian beef? Yeah, that's really good, man. That's good stuff. Creatine is bad for you, says who? It's more researched than protein powder. Best restaurant in Dubai is about what cuisine, you know? There's a best different restaurant for different cuisine. Give me a sec, guys. Be back. I've ever had biryani all the time, man. It's so good. Well, not anymore, but. Lobsters over beef? Oh, that's a hard one, man. Have any bodybuilding goals come up? What do you mean by bodybuilding goals? What will we do without our fearless leader? Well, now we need to find an entry because 10 minutes might be too long and we might miss the move, which is not what we want to do. So what would be a sensible entry here? 5-minute closing back outside the range. I don't like it. What we got on the 1 hour? 1 hour I don't like. Yeah, even the 1 hour close above this resistance will be an option as well. So we have space, guys. We have space. I'm not too worried. Bro, could this be a setup 5? Yes. But you need the change of structure, right? You need the change of structure, not just 115 candle. Need the, remember that one I asked you to add on your drawing? That's what you need to see. The change of structure. Pull back and then continue. But this would be the setup 5. The first time you trade with real money, how much did I deposit? My first deposit was $25,000. I went big because my goal was just to risk 1%, so $250. So I deposited that and then I realized that, okay, that's too much. Do you have South Indian friends? Yes. Not friends, people who I know. Have I go inside Burj Khalifa? I've had meetings in Burj Khalifa. I know people who live in Burj Khalifa. Got 25 from crypto, bro. Put my crypto money in that. Then I withdrew half because I didn't need that much to begin with. And I lost 2,500 of that. It didn't go well. At least you have the skill of risk management. Yeah, I knew if I just put $500 in a broker, it won't do much. You know, I won't be satisfied. I'll just gamble with it, you know. The only Khalifa I know is... Come on, man. If you guys enjoying the stream, leave a like. Hopefully the people who were on the previous one can find us, that we're on the new stream, hopefully. What was your biggest win and loss that make you change something in your trading? My actually biggest loss was an accidental loss where on a crypto exchange I left a buy limit open, which was not a good idea. My biggest win, I haven't taken one massive win. I've taken more consistency and I've had biggest months. Alright, 7 minutes till this candle closes. I would prefer, I wish this next 5 minute can just mess around, go down for 5. My biggest run at 200 pips. But it was I only left one lot running at that time. So it was around 2 grand. Just under 2 grand with spread and everything. But it was only at the time when I left that run, it was only a 1 lot. I was trading, I think, 5 lots or 4 lots at the time. So I closed 4 and left 1 for fun. And then that ran 200 pips. I mean, it's still decent. I'm not complaining, but wasn't massive. If I left the full position running, yeah, that's a different story. Almost a 5-figure trade, which would be cool. Is the setup 5 picture in the Discord? In the Google Drive under setups, right? In the setups folder in the Google Drive, it's there. Yeah, exactly, lovely. 200 pip run a day would be a different story. Yeah, it definitely would. Dad joke of the day. All right, let's see how bad this one is. I bought a new blindfold. I can't see myself wearing it. Fuck's sake, man. Which broker should I do to booking trades and no problem with withdrawal? Depends where you live. Depends where you live. What do you think about trading news events? Bad idea in my opinion. Someone kicked this joke guy out? That's probably him. Setup 5 done on 5 minute? Only in but you need like a 30-minute close with it. And then if you see the change of structure on 5, then possibly. But mainly 15 is the best. This is a good 30-minute close here in 3 minutes. Yeah, if this candle can close above, I'll be interested here. Probably give myself a little bit more room. 15 pips, 16 pips stop. 7 pips to here, 18 pips to there. What has 100 teeth and holds back a monster? I'm not sure. You must. Fuck, man. Morning, sir. I've lost almost 140,000. Damn, that's not a good position, man. Please advise me some good broker I can join and your live session. Well, if you've lost 140,000, the last thing you should be thinking about is joining a broker. Right? You have to think about learning the skill. Right? You have to learn the skill first before thinking about making money. Without the skill, you're not going to make money. So now your goal is, okay, you've taken very hard financial impact, right? Because of your lack of knowledge. So now what's the missing caveat is you need to get the knowledge. And in order to get the knowledge back, you need to start from ground zero, right? Get the skill, learn the skill, make sure to apply it then. Enough jokes. What was the expectation when you were new in trading? That it would be super easy and I'm gonna make 10k a month in the first 3 months. Didn't even make $1, let alone I lost money. Didn't even make money, lost money. Oh shit. Okay, GJ. Do that to us last 2 minutes. Wonder here with London open volume, can we push through this resistance? Do we have enough room here? 5 pips. Ugh. We will see this close. Let's see the close here in 1 minute and we make a decision. Make a decision what we can look for here. Let's see. Break of this high, we have 5 pips. Well, 3 pips even. Damn, it's nothing. Really have to rely on volume to break through, because the 15 has room. 15 minute has room. We have 13.5 pips to this resistance here. Maybe I rather wait for something getting above 182.058. Or if this makes a very fat bottom wick, maybe on the flip. Imagine it doesn't close above. If this doesn't close above, that's even very interesting. Let's see, we could get a wick fill here because it's time of volume. This is where potentially we can get a wick fill. So let's see how this candle opens and make a decision. Yeah, that's a nice open. See if we can make a deeper bottom wick. Yeah, I might try this on the flip here. Like a pip above the flip. This could be interesting. To get a wick fill here. 30 minutes closed, London open, 1 hour closed above. Yeah, 30 minute closed above. Let's see. All right, I'm in. Got triggered on the flip. Stop loss gonna run it down below these lows here. Max TP up here. Looks something like that. Break even at the top of this range here. How much is this range? 2 pips to here. Nice. Let's see if we can get up to here. Be a good spot to move break even. We need to break the high. Would be nice if we could break the high. Now we need a close above 182 would be beautiful. Close above 182 would be good. That's a big reaction. This 5-minute close is very, very important here. We need this 5-minute to close bullish here. Closing like this is not the best, especially if it closes below this support. I don't like this position if it closes below the support. Let's see how this closes. Not the best close. I would have liked to see it close above this structure here. Especially now that we've broken the high. Still closing back inside the range. We'll see. This is a tough position at the moment. Probably manage it based on 15-minute close. I don't really like the way this 5 closed below this range. It doesn't give me the most confidence. I'm sitting at entry here. I might close half at entry. Because I'm not feeling too confident with this position at where it is because of the way we just rejected this area here. So if I get the chance now to come back at entry, I'll just close half. If not, then I'll manage it. I think that's the best way that I'll do this, is I'll just close half at entry. Yeah. So I'll let this 1 minute close, then I'll make a decision here. Let's see. Nice. Come on, close above. Yeah, so if this comes back to entry now, I'm going to close half. If this comes back to entry, I'll close half to manage some risk here. But so far, it hasn't come back to entry. But if it does, I will close half. Because I don't like that the 5 minute is not closing above. It's not giving me the best confidence. But the trade still makes sense to hold. So if it does end up flipping now and coming back to entry, that gives me an opportunity to close half. Okay, about to close half. Let's see. I'm just watching here on my phone to see if I need to close it. And still okay, still okay. Yeah, so I closed half at entry here. As I said, that was my plan. So closed half at entry. So I'm only in half risk on this anyway. So even if I do take a minor loss, it's only going to be half of that loss. You know? And I'll make a decision based on this 5 minute close here. So let's see. This 5 minute, if anything closes below this structure here on the 5 minute and breaks this low, I'll just be out. Just manage the trade as I won't be comfortable with it. This is not what I want. I wanted more of a quicker move here. That's what I was expecting. Yeah, this is at my entry now. Basically gonna close break even right here. No top wick. It's at my entry. Gonna close break even right here. Gonna close break even right here. At my just tap my entry. Gonna close break even right at my entry here. I'm not looking to hold this trade. I don't like the way it's acting. I'm decided to close break even, and that's a decision I'm going to make here, is to close at break even. Right? And that's just me. If you want to hold this trade, hold this trade. You can manage it off the 15, but I don't like that the 5 closed below and there's no bottom wick. No bottom wick and 5 closed below. I don't like it. Right? So I'm just going to decide there's no volume. We're closing below here. I rather take this and not take this trade and wait for something closing back above the zone here, and then take my trade with something closing on the 15 back above here. I think that would have a lot more confidence. I don't have much confidence in this trade at the moment right now. That's why. Right? So that's just the way I wanted to manage it here. Close at break even, be done. And then re-entry, I can look for anything closing above this 182.058. I prefer it like that. I think that's better in my opinion. I feel more confident doing it like that. Even if this thing shoots up, I don't mind. It doesn't bother me if this thing shoots up. I rather manage it in a way that makes sense for me. You see? It's just ranging. There's no volume. 1 minute is just going sideways here. Not really something I'm interested in. Be patient. Yeah, you need patience. It's just no volume for me. There's just no volume. Even if this thing goes towards the upside, I don't mind. You know, it's okay for me. It's just I decided that I want to manage like this. I think the way it's moving right now, you know, you can see 1 minute's just ranging here. Doesn't make sense for me to be in the position. So decided to manage at break even. Is it the case of 182? It's just there's no volume. I expected it to flip and continue bullish pretty quick. And it's not doing that. You can see the 1 minute here just ranging. Right? It tries to break out and then it fails. It tries to break out and then it fails. It tries to break out and then it fails. And I don't want to be involved in that. You know? You can see it. Like this 1 minute's gonna try now. Will it break out? If it does, then that's not in my control. Now it's like 50-50, you know? Look, now it fails. So I'm not comfortable. I rather wait to see something leaving this zone which will have more confidence. So I'm gonna just mark this as a break-even trade. We'll see. We still have a chance to re-enter though, with more confidence. There's still a chance to re-enter. You know, look, now the 5 minutes not closing above. Yeah, it's an okay 15-minute close. You know, it makes sense for price to continue up bullish here. But I just don't have the confidence in the trade, and I decided to close a break even. That was just a decision I made. You know, and now this could easily play out to TP. And yeah, look, it's going to do it now, you know, and maybe now I can look back at my trade and I'll say, okay, did I manage it wrong? But during the time of this trade, I don't see, you know, the no bottom wick really put me off, you know, and it's just the way I've decided to manage the trade. And now I can look back and say, okay, fine. Have I made the wrong decision today? Is there a way I could have done this a little bit better? You know, maybe wait for the 15-minute close. We'll see. Let's see how the trade plays out. Then I can make a decision. Impatient, bro. It's not impatience. We have to understand that all morning we've been rejecting this zone, and we took an entry on the wick fill, so not even the break of the high, and probability started to go down because look what ended up happening is that you can see it rejecting now. I would have been break even now. Our original plan of this trade was to go break even at this resistance, so it's going to be interesting to see if that would have tapped break even anyways. If not, then we make a decision. It's not impatience, it's a decision that I made based on this 5-minute rejecting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Look at this. Look. I would have been tapped break even with spread. I would have been tapped break even. My entry was not as tight as that. It was like this. That was like my entry. You know? So for me, this is not viable because we closed below the structure that I wanted to respect. And with the 5-minute having no bottom wick here, I didn't want this to flip and drive heavy and continue towards the downside. So when it gave me a chance to get out at break even, I'm happy to take the break even here with the probabilities that this with no bottom wick at any time can flip and take me out the trade. Anyhow, I made the right decision because I would have been out on break even with this candle because my plan was to go break even, and you guys can rewind the session to hear where I would have gone break even, right? So I would have gone break even at that point. This was the plan. I said at this point I'm going break even. So both ways in this trade, the way I've managed it and the outcome today have both resulted in me being in the best position, because I would have managed it the same way, right? Look, because now this would have put you back in drawdown. So I'm happy with the way I've managed it. And if this went to TP, then I'll look back and say I can improve, guys. You're always looking to improve, but my job as a trader is always to put myself in the safest position. So yeah, understand that. You know, now we're just avoiding drawdown, which I'm happy. I rather avoid drawdown than to be in a position now that is, I'm guessing, you know. Again, I'm looking for the efficient move here. I expected it to flip, break the high, and continue to TP, not mess around like this. This is just lack of volume. So yeah, that's basically the decision I made. Very simple. So if you guys agree with my decision, leave a like. Do we have a bearish bias? No, it's not technically fully bearish because the daily candle that closed bearish was caused by a gap, which means that it's not something that was caused by natural price action. Also, the 4-hour time frame is a setup number 3. What's the reason there is no volume? I'm not sure why there's no volume at the moment. It's just something that's not in my control. Many traders are just hesitant, right? People are just hesitant. And yeah. So there's always something to learn in the trade, and this is a decision. Now for my re-entry, any 15-minute candle closing above here, I can look for an entry to tap here, which will also be a close above the 30-minute resistance. Right, so I can move this 30-minute resistance up here like this. Normally that might be is normally like 1/8 of full stop loss after spread and commission. 1/8. For me, I managed to get out this covering commission as well. But on the way back, I lose. Normally, if let's say I went to break even now, let's say I was in a position and I was in break even, then probably I would be losing a pip, yeah. Shot for the session. Check you tomorrow. All good, man. All good. Catch you tomorrow as well. Yeah, guys, that's probably, I'm going to call it here as well. Gave it a shot and it's not doing what I expected it to do and the move I was expecting, which is why I decided to manage it. I do have a re-entry option above this 182.073 in 9 minutes. So if we do get a closure above there in 9 minutes, I will maybe look for a re-entry and to give this a second chance. Otherwise, I'm happy with the decision. If this just goes to TP, then maybe this we have to take into consideration that the market needs a little bit of space and I just have to hold the position longer. But at the time of the trade, this was not a good sign. To see price look like this does not look good towards the upside, right? That is not good looking for the upside, especially respecting this 5 minute. It doesn't look good towards the upside. Now this no bottom wick here, at any time this could have flipped, could have retested, make it stop wick, retested this resistance, flip, and then we're put in 10 pip drawdown immediately. Hence the reason I wanted to manage, but I still have a re-entry plan, and my re-entry plan will be above the resistance, which it's doing right now. So I'm gonna wait for a close, and if it does close above the resistance, that's gonna be my re-entry plan, and we'll see that there. So that's the decision I made, guys. If you're still holding the trade, then you shouldn't let it come to you shouldn't let it be a loss at this moment. If this just goes to TP, then I don't think there's any other way I would have managed this. This was going to be a BE anyways, but I'll write it down in the notes, right? So yeah, that's basically the way I've decided. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the session today. Thank you all for rejoining, and leave a like before you leave. And yeah, with that being said, guys, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully see you guys very, very soon. All right, take care. Peace.